Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Pleasant Grove Sports Network. My name is Boston Harding, and I hope all of you are having a great day thus far. I know I am, and we got some more Pleasant Grove basketball up and coming. Today's matchup, we have the undefeated 20-0 Pleasant Grove Vikings going up against the 7-13 Salem Hills. And today's matchup will be the Pleasant Grove Vikings girls team's senior night, which I'd like to give a little spotlight out to our three seniors on this year. We have number 11, Malea Tuiasoa, Tabby Clark, number 13, and number 23, Cash Connors. Out of those three players, we have probably seen the most playtime and most impact from Tabby Clark, being the main point guard and ball handler for this team, as well as just being crazy good beyond the arc. She knocks down threes like crazy, being at 6'2", I believe. Yes, she is pretty tall for any of the girls on the team besides Sutton Villa at 6'6". So also there's Reagan Lamborn, who's also 6'2", but a junior. And we've just seen a lot from Tabby Clark. She is committed to UVU. She will be there next year. And I do not have any insight on Tuiasoa or Cash Connors. So if anyone knows anything about them, I would like for you guys to say something in the chat, but I will remain silent while we wait for the national anthem. Thank you. Thank you to Quincy Harvey, who played the national anthem on violin. I had Coleman Keel tell me last game on Tuesday that Quincy has been taking lessons and playing the violin since she's 6 years old. So I don't quite know how old she is, but she is, I believe, a senior. I believe so. I remember that from volleyball. So she's either 17 or 18. So that's 11 or 12 years on the violin, and she just killed it on the national anthem. So a huge shout out to her. We saw her at the guys game doing the same thing on Tuesday as well, and hopefully we'll see her on the guys game tonight, as we are introducing the Salem Hills lineup currently. They did just shout out their seniors as well. I was talking over that a little bit. Going through their starting lineup, though, we have number 1, Kate Bairton, a senior. Number 14, Lavia Allred, a junior. Number 22, Alexa Vance. Number 25, Lauren Ney. And I believe that is that 32 or 33? Number 33, Anna Richardson. Next up, we have your Vikings. Get ready for the elite camera work by me as well. Up first, number 2, Janice Sikander, a junior for this team. She has been great offensively. Next up, one of the seniors, number 11, Malay Tuiasoa. We haven't seen a whole lot from her, but when she's on the court, she takes some good control. After her falls another senior, number 13, Tabby Clark, who I was talking about earlier. And then rounding it off with the third senior, number 23, Cash Connors. And after her, coming out of the player tunnel, a sophomore, 6'6", Sutton Villa. This Viking team is coached by Sutton's mother. Trying to find her name, Angela Villa. She's put together a great crew this year, and we'll see where that takes this team, who is 20-0 the first time in Pleasant Grove history, as Sutton wins the tip-off there. As I feel like the camera's a little lopsided. Sutton has it at the top, gets it over to Tuiasoa, drives it in, gets fouled on her way. Covered by 2 people there. Went up, drew the foul. Good start. Took a bit of a tumble. Looks to be okay, as foul was called on the ground. Gets it into Tabby Clark. Drives in, posted up, fakes the shot, step through, good. As I accidentally put a Viking foul on instead of Salem Hills. There we go. As I don't believe I said it earlier, the Salem Hills Skyhawks. Shot missing there. Sutton pulls down the board. Over to Tuiasoa, drives in, loses the ball, will go Skyhawks' way. And I would like to say this now. If there's anything wrong going with this stream, I would appreciate people telling me, which I might not see a whole lot because I am running the stream today solo. I figured out what's wrong with the camera. I will fix that during a quarter break when I have the chance to turn off the camera for a little bit. But as I was saying, I am running the stream solo today. We do have someone taking pictures down low, so we will get some media out for that. But if anything is wrong with the stream, just know I very much apologize. And I am kind of running everything, so we'll see how that goes for the rest of the night. Inbound gets the wide open look for number 22, Alexa Vance. Driving it up quick. Tabby for 3. Off the back of the rim, no good. Sutton tries to pull down the board. Tuiasoa, I believe, fouls or gets fouled when trying to fight for the jump ball, as it will be on Malay Tuiasoa, her first of the night. Bringing it down half court. Kate Bairton gives it over to Leah Allred. Back to Alexa Vance. Drives in. No good. Heard someone in the stands trying to call for a foul there.
Last touch by the Vikings.
Will be Skyhawks ball after his last touch from the Vikings. 6:27. Another wide open look off of the rebound, or the inbound, sorry. As that may be something that comes to bite this Vikings team. They aren't putting great coverage on it. Already pulling out the full court press. Over to Janice, drives in, back and forth with Tabby, back to Janice, drives in, floater, good. Sikander picks up, or Janice Sikander, there's two of them, picks up her first points on the night. It's over to Alexa Vance. Looking around for three, air ball. Alexa Vance tries to save the ball. Foot was on the line when she touched it. Will be Vikings ball on the baseline. Connors gets it into Janice. Looking around, getting pressed. Down low. A great move to break the press there from the Vikings, as Sutton Villa just has a wide open look for two. As Janice gets the steal with the full court press. Tabby Clark down low. Surprising miss there. Another one from Cash Connors. Looks like she got a little bit of rough handled on that one. As a foul call will go on Tabby Clark. Will be her first foul on the night. Now the team's, I believe that will be their third. Their second, sorry. Kate Barreton brings it down. She seems to be main ball handler. Over to Alexa Vance, drives in, looks around, loses the ball for a second, but recovers. Gets it back to Kate. Pulls the screen. Vikings with great coverage there. Back out to Alexa Vance. Good move for three. No good off the side of the rim. Skyhawks pull down the board. Kate Barreton, sorry, I was watching the ball there. Kate Barreton missing the three on that one. Back down, Cash Connors goes for the shot, close up. Janice Sikander, probably the shortest one on the court right now, gets the board. Back up, second chance for Villa, and good. Last game she dropped, I think it was 24 on the night, which was crazy from a sophomore. But what more can you expect from this Vikings team, especially being 6'6"? She's just a threat down low. And a lot of times, there's nothing any of these teams can do. As I don't believe I said it earlier, the Vikings coming off of a 32-point win against the Payson Lions. Let's see if I can. I apologize about the camera for just a second. I am trying. There we go. See. No break needed. Well, there was a break. It's a timeout. But Vikings ahead by 8. I almost said 10 for a second. 10-2. Hopefully they can keep this pace up. And they've been looking great so far. Except for the inbound, like wide open looks down low on the baseline. As I believe Cash Connors is going to pick up a foul on that one.
Vikings pick up a foul number 23, Connors.
As it will, the third foul on the quarter for the Vikings. A lot better defensive, like a lot better defensive positioning. I think I said better the first time. On the inbound there, Cash Connors pulls down the steal, gets it to Janice, but a bad pass. Gets back to Kate Barreton as a double dribble called there on Kate Barreton. Cash Connors to inbound, gets it to Janice with no pressure, which is just a little odd. They backed off quite a lot from the full court pressure. Screen, Cash Connors open look down low, rims out but barely, as a foul was called there. That one going on Sutton Villa.
Number 24, Villa.
I thought he was calling for a jump ball there. 3:45 to play. No, my clock's a little wrong. As hopefully that fixes it. Alexa Vance bringing it down, almost gets stolen by Zuri. Good move there, still gets tripped up for a second. Kate Allred, or Berton, sorry. I'm mixing two players' names. Pass is deflected off of, I believe that was Tabby Clark, was intended to go out to number 10, Brielle Hoffins. Hope I said that correctly. Down low, gets it to Zuri, over to Sutton Villa. She gets fouled on the shot. That one coming on, that one going on number 25, Lauren Nye. I think by the end of the night, my voice is going to be so gone because I'm going to be the solo commentator for this game and the guys' game. So if anyone sees me tomorrow, I don't promise I will talk to you because I don't think I can say anything tomorrow. Sutton misses her first free throw. I don't know why I paused like that. And barely rims out on her second. Zuri gets the steal. Three ball is good. I was trying to update the scoreboard for a second. Alexa Vance drives down, covered pretty hard. Floater no good. Janice comes down with the board, gets it down to Zuri quick. Misses the pass, tries to get to Tabby. Back out to Janice, a good save there. Driving in, back out. Sutton Villa from the free throw line, no good. Janice pulls down another board. Back in, passes deflected away from Tabby Clark. As the other Sikander sister, Aaliyah Sikander. Aaliyah, sorry, I cannot speak English sometimes. You would think I've been speaking it my whole life that I would somewhat know how it works, but I guess I don't. Janice gets a screen from Sutton. Open three. Can't knock it down. Skyhawks ball after Sutton Villa tries to get the board, but getting pressured. Gets it inbound into Kate Berton. Covered by Janice. She's given great pressure. Almost plucks it away there. Picks up her dribble, gets it in to... Ooh. A foul called there. Hard to see that one. Not sure I have much to say about that without anything bad going my way. Alexa Vance misses her first, knocks down her second, makes it 13-3. Janice brings it up for the Vikings. Gets a screen, but goes around it the other way. Gets it to Zuri, over to Aaliyah. Wow. Floater is good. I was not expecting that shot selection there, but it was money. Olivia Allred gets it over to Kate Berton. Drives in, no good. Olivia comes down with it. Tabby Clark driving in, floater, good from about like 15, probably. I don't know. I'm not great at distinguishing those distances. All I know is where the 3-point line is, being 19 feet 6 inches. The three there, no good from Kate Bertin. As the ball goes out of bounds off the rim. Last hit by, I believe it was number 33, Anna Richardson. And checking in, we have Amaya Kennerly, a freshman, coming in on senior night, which is not something you'd typically see. And Cash Connors comes back on as well. Zuri Nordstrom, good look, can't connect. Neither does Cash Connors on the second chance. Blocked by Tabby Clark. I believe that was Alexa Vance that went up for it and gets rejected by Tabby. Pleasant Grove not looking so good on the foul side of today's game, as they already have 5 in the first quarter. Hopefully not having too many on some of their key players. That one plucked away from Zuri, but Kate Bertin still comes up with it. Shot is good from, I believe that is Lauren Nye, as there was a whistle blown. I believe that was a technical warning, the announcer said. I could be wrong. Alaya takes it down, drives it in, loses the ball, gets stolen away from Wavia Allred, gets plucked back away from Zuri Nordstrom. She goes up, called a blocking foul on Kate Bertin. I apologize if I seem a little distracted on my commentating. Zuri goes to the line for 2 shots. 8.5 seconds remains in the first quarter. Connects on her first, makes it 18-5. Gets it down. Shot is off in time by Lauren Nye, but can't connect on it. At the end of the quarter, Vikings lead by 13, 18-5. And they did pick up quite a few fouls, as I didn't even realize I was off on the clock. Barely missed the button, so I didn't get that down. But one timeout taken thus far into the game, won by the Skyhawks, as the Vikings have been doing pretty good all around. Good defensively. We've seen just basically their normal offensive production numbers, as a couple of weird missed shots, especially from Cash Connors down low on the second chances, which she really thrives on most of the time. She gets them quite a lot. She is 6 foot even, so she does get a good amount of the boards. It does seem like quite a bit of the time the ball just kind of gravitates towards her after hitting the rim. But we'll see how the Vikings continue on into the second quarter with a lead of 13 currently. Skyhawks start with the ball. Gets it to Kate Bertin. Covered by Zuri Nordstrom. Over to Alexa. That one blocked by Tabby Clark again. This time going on Anna Richardson. Kate Bertin with the inbound. gets that one in and plucked away immediately. Goes off of Warren Nye. Will be Viking basketball. Hard to tell from my angle, so it was a little awkward to call that one. Gets it to Kennerly in the corner. Step back, a long two there, and money. Both of the Sikander sisters doing great tonight. Driving in, back out. Gets it into Richardson. Looks around. Finds Nicholas. Gets it back out to Alexa. Drive in. Floater is good from about 16 feet. Maya Kennerly looking around. Gets to Tabby Clark. A deep three. No good. Sikander getting it in a second, well, that's not really a second chance bucket, but throws it in to Cash Connors, picks up the bucket there. Zuri Nordstrom picking up a reach foul on that one, playing a bit of too hard defense. Gets it into Kate Barton. I believe I've been saying that wrong. It's Barton. Alexa gets a screen, drives in, floater, no good off the glass. Couldn't quite see who got that board, but it was the Skyhawks. Kate Barton throws it in, walking around, back out as she loses the ball. Mackenzie Nicholas can't hold onto the ball. Be a turnover. The Vikings lead by 15. Back out, Zuri Nordstrom looking around. Deep three ball. No good. Rebound goes to the Skyhawks. Brielle Hoffins. That one thrown out of bounds. Will be Vikings basketball.
Subbing for the Skyhawks, number 14, Olive. And coming back on the court for the Vikings, number 13, Clark.
Sikander brings it in, gets a screen from Connors, back out, fakes the three. Tabby with the floater, no good off the front of the rim. Kennerly picks up the board. Tabby an open three, bang! As I was saying earlier, Tabby Clark lethal from the three-point range. She is definitely one of the best shooters on the team. I believe another reach foul will go on Amaya. That was not Amaya Kennerly. That was on Aaliyah Sikander. That one being her first on the night. Kate Barton gets over to Alexa. Gets plucked away, but Kate still grabs it. Throws it in, spin around. That one a double dribble. Vikings take the ball on the baseline. As Kennerly and Connors check out for Zuri Nordstrom and Sutton Villa. Over to Sutton, into Tabby, good look, can't connect. Second chance after her own board. Vikings with the full court press. The Sikander sisters are honestly great on defense. They're some of the best defenders we have, other than probably Sutton Villa, because she's just tall and has a great wingspan, so she gets a lot of blocks. Honestly, everyone on the team could be great defender when you think about it. Deep three there from a Sikander sister. That one coming from, wow, an uncharacteristic air ball there from Aliyah Sikander. Aaliyah. I believe a Skyhawk got the board but stepped out of bounds. Zuri Nordstrom for three. No good off the back. Zuri Nordstrom will pick up another foul. Will be her second, the team's third. Inbound good to Alexa Vance. Now, thinking about it, I hope someone's watching on their TV and every time that I say her name, your Alexa goes off. As the ball goes out of bounds after the missed shot from Alexa Vance, will be Vikings ball as they lead by 20, 27-7. Tabby gets it in to Janice as she loses the ball on the sideline, getting heavily covered by Lavia Allred. Kate Barton brings it down, covered by Janice. Gets it to Alexa. Drives in against Zuri. Shot up and barely whips out. Tuiasoa coming down. Gets it over to Tabby Clark for three. Money! I believe she is now 2 for 3 from beyond the arc. Kate brings it down for the Skyhawks. Gets it over to Alexa. Alexa makes her move. She's got handles. She is fouled there. I believe that one going on Zuri Nordstrom will be her third. Will be the Vikings' fourth team foul, still with 3 minutes to go. First one from Alexa Vance is swooshed.
Going in for the Vikings, number 1, Maya Kennedy.
Second one also good, makes it 30-9 as Amaya Kennerly brings it down. Gets it into Sutton Via, back out to Kennerly for three. Good! Alexa Vance bringing it down quick. Good moves there, gets blocked. And Sutton Via touches it while she's out of bounds. She knew she was out of bounds and just stood there and smacked it. Kate gets it in to a new face, Elsie Bronson. Makes its way back to Kate, drives in. Kennerly with some good defense, but doesn't matter. Kate Barton, good floater over her hands, drops in for two. Good move there from Janice, drives in, fouled on the shot, and almost went in as well.
Picks up the foul, called on number 22, Alexa Vance.
That one going on number 22, Alexa Vance, will be her first on the night. First free throw barely whips out from Janice. Second one is good. Makes that 34-21 to 11. Kate Barton loses Janice on that one. Pass gets plucked, but stays Skyhawks ball as Sutton Villa picks up another block. I believe that is her second on the night. I could be wrong. As she was fouled when she was trying to grab the ball, will be the team's third. And that one going against number 33, Anna Richardson. Janice brings down the ball for the Vikings. Looking around, tries to call a screen, but gets ignored. Tries to get it into Cash Connors, but she... As Cash Connors, I believe, picked up an illegal screen there. Alexa Vance brings it down. Looking around, loses Kennerly. She's holding her ankle. As the foul on the shot.
Foul on the shot. Foul called on Connors.
As they will take out Amaya Kennerly as she's limping off, but able to walk on her own, not for very long. As they will bring in Siri Burgess. First shot from Kate Barton is good. As the Skyhawks are in the bonus for the last minute and 24 of the first half. Second shot good as well. She goes 2 for 2 from the line. Janice brings it down, gets a screen from Clark as she pass inside, can't get it as a shot. The second chance shot, no good either from the Vikings. That one was Ruby Mossman. Open three for Alexa Vance, can't connect. Ball stays with the Skyhawks after, I believe it was Janice Sikander tipped that one. Inbound gets it in. Blocked by Tabby Clark. That is her third block on the night. Another one against Anna Richardson. Gets the inbound back out to Alexa Vance. Trying to get a jump ball, but Janice Sikanders picks up the foul there. I believe that is her first, yeah. I forgot they were in the bonus. I said that like a minute ago. First shot from Alexa Vance, no good. Second one is good, makes it 34-14. Bring it down, Ruby Mossman out to Clark. Janice loses the ball as that is a backcourt violation. Her foot just barely went over. Bringing it down, gets it to Kate. 40 seconds remains. Gets it in and no good. Ruby Mossman picks up the board, getting pressured, gets it out to Tabby Clark. Down to Tuiasoa, open a look, down for Burgess and good. As I'm
on the Vikings.
All I heard from the announcer was warning and on the Vikings. So I do not know what that call was. Alexa Vance brings it down. Looking around, gets fouled by Janice Sikander. A lot of whistles going towards the Skyhawks, or going the Skyhawks' way. First one from Alexa, no good.
That's the line. Subbing in for the Skyhawks, number 10, Mata.
Second shot, also no good. Rebound goes to Tabby Clark. Gets pressured heavy and fouled. As I accidentally had Clark running earlier. But there are 13.6 seconds remaining. That foul going against Anna Richardson. Didn't mean to start the clock. Janice picks it up about half court, letting it roll for a second. Or that's Amaya. Into Siri, and she gets blocked, but fouled. I can't really call it a block when it's a foul. Alexa Vance picking up her second foul on the night, the 5th team foul, but that shouldn't really put much of a threat as there's 5 seconds. Burgess makes her first, makes it 37-14. Second one also good as the Vikings lead by 24. That pass no good. So I thought I was talking about football for a second. I don't know what's going on with my mind today. Pass goes out of bounds near the Vikings logo. Gets it all the way down, but intercepted. And the clock runs out before anyone can get to it. And that will bring us to halftime. Your Vikings in the lead, 38-14. As I am unsure if we have any performances coming out. I haven't heard anything, but we might. I don't think we're doing our senior things. They might have done them earlier, and I was just like really not paying attention that much to see them giving their senior stuff. But Vikings have been doing pretty good. They've been doing great down low by the basket. They've missed a decent amount of shots, but the big thing is their second chance shots. They haven't been doing great on that thus far, as Cash Connor is one of the main people that gets the second chance shots, has been missing quite a few of them, but she still has made a couple, and the Vikings are still looking good so far. I mean, they're up 24. Can't really say that they're not doing well, but they have been doing good beyond the arc as well. Tabby Clark has knocked down 2 or 3 shots, and they're going to the line a decent bit. There have been a lot of whistles on the Vikings going the Skyhawks' way. If you would make an NBA analogy, it seems like we're seeing the Thunder play any team except for the score part. But they are going to the line a decent bit. I mean, we have 8.5 minutes until the third quarter starts, and I don't believe we have any performances. They would have been out by now, or at least announced that they're coming. So I guess you guys can enjoy the the kids shooting. I'll zoom out the camera. That's as far as it'll go. Actually, I'll just put it on this side for you guys. There's more people over here. So you guys can watch these people shoot on the court while we wait. coming back in the start of the third quarter. Pleasant Grove will have the ball here in Valhalla. Janice takes it. Looking around, gets to Sutton into Tabby. Fadeaway floater is good. Well, not a floater, fadeaway jumper. Wow. Alexa takes it down, gives it to Kate. Jumper is no good there from Anna Richardson. Pleasant Grove comes down with the board. Sikander looks around, gets it in to Sutton. Drives in, up over 2. No good there. It'll be Salem Hills basketball. They get it in to Kate Barton. Over on the left wing, back to Kate. Gets it in, thrown away from Wavia Allred. Cash Connor inbounds to Janice Sikander. Over to Sutton, down low. Look now gets to Tuiasoa. Drives in, easy lay for 2. Kate Barton brings it down. Gets it over to Allred. Looks in, gets plucked and found by Sutton Villa. Gets down, gets it to Tuiasoa. Into Cash Connors. Running a bit too fast there, lost track of the ball. .6:32 remaining. Kate Barton brings it down. Over to Allred. Gets plucked by Tuiasoa. Gets it into Cash. Cash's pass is almost hit out of bounds. Over back to Tuiasoa. Into Sutton. Tabby Clark drives in for the easy layup. As the Vikings now lead by 30. Sorry, I didn't realize my camera was that far off. Sutton almost gets the block on that one. Over Vance. Tuiasoa, the Euro, no good. Vance brings it down. The 3 ball, no good. Janice bringing it back down. She's been doing great this game. Looks around, gets plucked there. Or she doesn't get plucked, she just loses it. That'll be Skyhawks ball. Kate Barton will bring it down for the Skyhawks. Gets it over to Hoffins. A fight for the ball with Zurian. Hoffins will go Skyhawks way. Sorry, I forgot to change the possession. It'll change back now, so I'll just leave it. Hoffins gets it into Barton. Gets it into Vance. Wide open jumper from the free throw line is good. As the Skyhawks head coach just got a technical. I don't even know what happened. As, let's see, what's her name? As Oleska Porter just picked up a technical, so Tabby Clark will shoot 1, and the Vikings get the ball. As her free throw whips out, as she gets 2, actually. Was there another technical? Or is it changed now and it's 2 free throws? She makes her second, but I swear technicals are supposed to only be 1. Siri Burgess checks in for Cash Connors. Zuri Nordstrom is also in for Janice Sikander. I don't think I said that one. Bad pass. Gets broken up by the Skyhawks. Kate Barton finds it. She brings it down. Looking around, gets it back out. Back to Barton. Back in, blocked by Sutton. Tabby bringing it down. Finds Zuri. Good move behind the back. Back out to Siri. She fakes it. Caught her jumping. Gets her own miss and puts it back for 2. There's a new fire in the Vikings' eyes as they come out of the half blazing. Over to Barton. Pass gets deflected by Burgess, but kept alive by, that was Richardson. Vance makes a move, drives it in. No good over Burgess there off the side of the backboard. Clark drives in, steps around, way up, no good. Gets back to Burgess. Still getting tipped around, but found by Vance. Driving it down over Tuiasoa. She gets fouled by Tuiasoa there. As I have had my clock a little bit wrong. We're at 3:33.
Subbing in for the Vikings, number 3, Janice Sikander. And for the Skyhawks, number 11, Brittany Long.
As that is Tuiasoa's second foul on the night, will be the Vikings' first of the quarter. Back up was no good there from, I believe that was number 11, Brinley Baum. As that one called a travel on Zuri Nordstrom. The camera's moving a bit there. Kate Barton brings it down. Over in the corner for 3, off the side of the backboard there from Mackenzie Nicholas. Gets down to Sikander's sister, throws it off the foot of Baum. Is that, I can't tell on the roster. I'm too far away if that's an N or an M. Don't know if it's Baum or Baum. Over to Kate Barton for 3. Fouled on the shot. Shot was no good, but the foul is going to go on Siri Burgess. Will be will be her first on the night. The Vikings second.
This will be 3 shots for the Skyhawks.
First one is good. Second good as well. I almost put it on the Vikings score for a second. Third one good as well. She goes 3 for 3 from the line. She's had an excellent night. Janice, that's not Janice. Aliyah looks around, gets into Sutton, back out. 3 was no good there from Zuri. As another foul, I believe that one going again on Siri Burgess. Her second now.
Stepping on the court for the Skyhawks, number 14, Norman. Also stepping in for the Vikings.
As Ruby Mossman checks in, a freshman coming on the court for Sutton Via. Barton brings it down, finds Allred. Pass gets intercepted by Zuri Nordstrom, bringing it down quick. Looks around, back out to Tabby. Drives in, spin around. The three from Aliyah, no good. Fight for the ball, ends up in Kate Barton's hands. Driving it down quick, gets it to Allred. Slows it back down, gets it back to Barton. Allred in the corner, stepped out of bounds when she caught the ball. Will be Vikings basketball on the baseline. Sorry. Sorry, I didn't realize my camera was still very zoomed out there. Hopefully that's a little better. Tabby Clark, top the key. Zuri Burgess was open on the three, decided not to take it. Gets her own rebound, back out to Ruby Mossman for three. Good! I'm very scared. I'm going to have a very bad voice crack tonight. I believe it will happen. The three, no good from Vance. Rebound goes to Baum. Intercepted by Zuri Nordstrom again. Her second steal. The reverse layup gets fouled on the shot.
Nordstrom misses the steal, takes it to the bucket, draws the foul.
That is the Skyhawks' second foul. The third on, that was called number 22, Alexa Vance. Sorry, it took them a second to update the scoreboard there. And I didn't hear who they said. Zuri Nordstrom makes her second one after missing the first. Gets it to Vance, back to Barton, as will be a blocking on Cash Connors. As she did have her hands up and down, but she got, I don't think her feet were fully planted to call it as a charge or an offensive foul. As that is Cash Connors' fourth on the night. Kate Barton for three, no good. Gets the rebound, Barton again, no good, same spot. Looking for the foul, but Vance for three, no. Ball gets stolen, but a foul is called. With that one going on Kate Barton. That will be her second on the night. The Skyhawks' third. As Vikings lead by 32. Yeah, 32. Sorry, I was questioning myself for a second there. Maya Kennerly, that is not the right person. I meant Aliyah Sikander was bringing it down. Gets it over to Ruby Mossman on the right. Gets it to Zuri Nordstrom, posted up in the corner. The spin fadeaway, no good. Pass gets thrown away there by Siri Burgess. Kate Barton, one-on-one, throws it up, no good. Second chance there from Lauren Nye is good. Makes it 51-30, or 51-21. As Vikings lead by 30. Screen there, gets it back to Zuri. Got to put up a shot, goes for it, and nothing there. She's not much of a three-point shooter, but had to put up the long shot there. Vikings enter the fourth quarter leading by 30, which is basically what we saw on Tuesday as well, as they won by 32 against Payson. I would say they've been playing better in areas and worse in some. Their playmaking has been a decent bit better, and I mean their steals and their points off of turnovers is doing a lot better this game, as I believe Zuri Nordstrom has three or four steals. I could be wrong about that, but she's been doing great defensively, really plucks down those passes, and they've had some good open looks around the arc. and their team has been great at facilitating those shots and trying to get them up. But one thing is their fouls. They have been fouling a lot more this game. I don't really know what's causing it. It could be more of a physical play from the Skyhawks. I mean, I don't have any heights listed on max preps for any of them, but a couple of them do look pretty tall. Like, that is, I'm trying to see her number 25, Lauren Nye. She's a freshman? Wow. Was not expecting that from someone that looks as tall as her. It's kind of hard to tell, but she looks taller than Siri Burgess, who is 6'1". She looks only just a little bit shorter than Sutton Villa, who's 6'6". So I'd say she might be 6'5", 6'4". So she's been doing pretty well this game. But yeah, the Vikings just have been giving up a lot of fouls. I know they have Cash Connors, who is currently in some pretty decent foul trouble. She has 4 on the night. I don't believe anyone else has like 3 or 4. It's been pretty spread out throughout the night. But there was a technical foul just barely while I was talking. I don't even know what happened. But that one going on the Vikings head coach in Angela Villa. I don't know what happened, but she was saying something. I believe the announcer just said that it was called because a player was not listed correctly or wasn't listed at all. They tried to put him on. I believe that one blocked there by Siri Burgess and Tabby Clark. Both had hands near the ball as Tabby brings it down, almost gets plucked away by Kate Barton. Gets it into Sutton Villa, back out Siri Burgess, drives in. Wide open 3, that's not what you want. Knocks down the 3. Wow, struggling to hit the button there as Janice Sikander knocks down a 3. Goes in, blocked by Villa. Tabby Clark brings it down. Tuiasoa drives in, Euro step, no good. Vance handles the ball for the Skyhawks, bringing it down, covered by Janice. Jumper, no good there. Tabby pulls down the board. Bringing it down, back to Tuiasoa. Looks in, gets it to Janice, so she gets it back out. Good look for her. Easy 2 for her. Makes it 56-22. Vikings lead by 34. Kate Barton back out, stolen by Tuiasoa. Janice Sikander brings it down, throws it up, and good with a bit of contact. I'm twisting the camera a little too far there. I apologize. Vance back into Barton. Back out. Back to Barton. Vance walking around, gets hit out of bounds, will stay Skyhawks ball. Hoffins with the inbound. Gets it to Barton. Looking around, taking her time. Got 5.5 minutes as my clock is a little wrong. A foul called. I believe that one going on Tabby Clark as she snatches that one. As that one goes on Villa for a blocking foul. I did not see that one coming. I thought it was most likely to go on Tabby. Either way, 2 shots for Anna Richardson as she knocks down the first.
Subbing in for the Vikings, number 1, Amaya Kennerly, number 3, Elise Sandra, and number 30.
Couple of changes for the Vikings. We got Amaya Kennerly. Who else we got? Aaliyah Sikander and Ruby Mossman just checked in. Can't connect on the second free throw. Sutton pulls down the board. Gets knocked out of bounds there from Alexa Vance. Will remain Vikings ball. Gets it into Sutton via. Drives in over 2 and 1. She's a threat down low, and we've seen it then. We see it every game. She has no business doing that against 3 people there. I need to pause the clock. Actually, maybe I don't. I'm 10 seconds off. Can't connect on the free throw. Vance brings it down, kicks it back out to Barton. Drives in the corner, back to Barton. Gets it out to Hoffins. Back to Barton, looks down low, gets hit away from Via. Mossman pulls down the ball. Gets it to Tabby as a timeout from Angela Villa of the Vikings. The Vikings' first timeout of the game as they currently lead by 37. I can do my math sometimes. And we got 4.5 minutes remaining, 4:31 to be exact, as Vikings have been doing an amazing job throughout this whole game. And, I mean, it shows it on the scoreboard as I somehow missed 2 points somehow. So, I said the math correctly. I just had the scoreboard wrong earlier. But, Vikings, again, leading by 37, going to come out of this timeout in just a little bit. Now out of the timeout, Vikings have the ball on the right sideline, gets it into Aaliyah Sikander. Walking around, drives out, back in Zuri Nordstrom, up and good for 2. Bring it down quick, ball gets stolen by Amaya Kennerly, stolen back by Vance, brought in, blocked by Via, get that out of here. If you go up against Sutton Via, don't expect to get a shot off. Gets the ball to Vance, back out Barton for 3. No good. Airball a little too hard on that one. Nordstrom bringing it down over to Sikander. Gets a screen. The 3 from Elia. Money! Vikings lead by 42. Will be a great win for these girls. Push them to 21-0. The 3 there from Hoffins, no good. Foul on the shot. The shot no good from Lauren Nye. The foul going on Ruby Mossman will be her first on the night. The Vikings third of the quarter with 3:14 to play. I don't know how my clock gets so far off. I feel like I'm always under, but apparently I'm always over now. I was under like the first half and then over the second. First free throw is good, makes it 24-65. Second one, no good, as Villa pulls down the board, gets it to Tuiasoa. Into Tabby Clark. Good move there. The jumper a little bit to the right. No good. Kate Barton brings it down. Looks around. Gets it on the right side. Nothing there coming from Mackenzie Nicholas. Zuri Nordstrom covered by Barton. Gets it to Tabby Clark. Drives in, back out. Tuiasoa for three. Money! As the whole stadium lights up as Tuiasoa knocks it down. Had a steal opportunity there. Barton for three. No good. Sutton gets the board, gets it to Tabby Clark. 2:20 to play. Over to Tuiasoa. Back in. Great move there from both. Tuiasoa gets probably the assist of the game there into Sutton Villa, as the Vikings, nearly leading by 50, might get there by the end of the game. Blocked by Villa again. Zuri brings it down. Tuiasoa back to Connors, puts it up. No good there. Bit of a hard shot there off the glass. Zuri Nordstrom picks up the foul on that one. Will be her fourth. So getting a hiccup. Her and Cash Connors both on the floor, having 4 fouls on the game. Will be the Vikings' fourth as well for the quarter. Over to Barton. Covered by Janice. Great defense there through the screen. Gets it into Elise. Barton back at the top. Drives in. Gets the shot over Villa. Trying to add it on there. Janice brings it down at the logo. Drive in to Connors. Brings it into Villa. Back to Janice. Puts it up, and it is waved off because of a travel, as they didn't stop the clock. I forget that happens when you're up by a good bit. So I'm about 30 seconds off here. Yeah, 20 seconds remaining. There we go. Something around there. I think I'm a second early on it, but shot clock is off. The three, no good. That one from Bronson, put back, no good. Janice pulls down the board, fighting around, called for a jump ball, as that will end out the game. Vikings take the win on senior night, winning by 44 points, pushing them to 21-0 on the season. The best season this Viking school has seen ever. They already done that with 20-0, but they win it on senior night. And dare I say, they're striving for the perfect season. They've got one more game of regular season after this, then the state tournament. Looking at it, let me take another gander. I don't think I've used that word on stream ever. I don't know if I ever will again. But looking at their schedule, they got Spanish Fork in exactly a week at 5:15. We should be able to cover that one. I believe the boys also play at Spanish Fork. But we will see the boys in about 20. The clock on the scoreboard says 24 minutes. So we will see you then for the guys' senior night as well. As I would like to thank you all for tuning in to Pleasant Grove Sports Network. My name is Boston Harding, and I will see you in roughly 20 minutes after a great win from the girls. Thank you, and see you soon. As I lied, guys, we will be doing a bit of a senior tribute here. I was about 3 seconds away from ending the stream. I accidentally paused it for a second, but you got about a couple minutes to recognize the seniors. First one up is Cash Connors, which we are unfortunately on the wrong side of the stadium to see her get her picture taken. But wow, they changed quick. It's been like 3 minutes. They had time to go back to the locker room and change. I was not expecting that. Looking down the tunnel, it was only Cash that changed, which is kind of funny.
Lastly, she would like to thank the coaches for the great year and her mom for keeping her.
As I will turn up the HDMI volume for just a second so you can hear the announcer say his stuff, as I don't believe I'll be able to announce all of it back.
Number 23, Cash Connors.
Wait, that wasn't Cash Connors earlier. This is Cash Connors. Who was I thinking of? Wait. Actually, I don't believe she's on the roster. I know her from school. I don't quite remember her name. She's not on the roster. But this was Cash Connors. She's still in uniform. That's more what I thought was going to happen. I didn't hear the name, but I know that's not Tuiasoa. Yeah, sorry, I don't remember her name. I couldn't hear the announcer either with my headphones on. I apologize about that. Up next, number 11, Malay Tuiasoa. I apologize if I said that a little wrong. If you know anything about me, you know I'm horrible at names. She's played all 3 years on varsity? That's kind of crazy.
The LA says that basketball has taught her a lot about discipline and perseverance. The LA would like to tell the underclassmen to work hard and have fun. After graduation, she plans to serve in LDS Division. The LA would like to thank her parents and her siblings for supporting her in her endeavors. Ladies and gentlemen, number 11,
as the last senior coming up, number 13, Tabby Clark, probably one of the biggest stars on this so far undefeated Pleasant Grove team, as she's a UVU commit. I couldn't hear if anyone else was committed. Again, I have my headphones on, so a little hard to hear with the announcer being muffled. I can hear him quite well. I just can't understand what he's saying. But I believe she's the only one that I know for a fact is signed with college, with a college.
Have fun. When she's not playing basketball, Tammy enjoys her family, movies, music, eating, and napping. After graduation, Tammy plans to go on a humanitarian trip to Brazil and then play basketball at UVU while pursuing her education. Tammy would like to thank her supportive family, especially her mom and dad, and especially
as I wish we were able to see the other side when they actually face us, and we can see them getting their picture done. But I mean, it makes sense. We got like 3 people in the stands over on this side. But that has been the seniors for this Vikings girls basketball team.
If there was any doubt, the Pleasant Grove High School varsity basketball team has just won their region.
As with this game as well, the Vikings are the region champions, going, I believe, 6-0? 7-0 now, as no one able to catch them, still with 1 game to play. As I don't know what to say. I was just going to say, I didn't think, at the start of region, I never saw them winning, or never saw them losing a region game. And I think, unless I jinx it on next week against Springville, or Spanish Fork, sorry, I don't know why I said Springville. We already played Springville. I don't think I'll jinx it against Spanish Fork, because this team is an absolute powerhouse. And we will see how that turns out next week. And then in the state tournament, they will easily take the #1 seed in Utah, which they have been, ranked 19th in the nation currently, which will probably go up a bit after this 44-point win. So we will see how that continues. And if I say so myself, I say it is almost a guaranteed game, or a guaranteed matchup in the state finals. The Pleasant Grove Vikings will make it. I'm calling it now. I think they're pulling off the perfect season. And if that goes wrong, don't quote me, please. No one call me out. As I believe that will do it for the girls stream today. We will see you next week at Spanish Fork, and I will see you in like 14 minutes for the guys game. This has been PGSN. My name's Boston Harding, and thank you. I'll see you soon.